Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Honda Chris here at Randy Kuehl Honda in Cedar Rapids, Iowa on this beautiful windy day. And here behind me, I have a brand new 2025 Honda Odyssey Elite. I'm going to walk around this vehicle and show you all the cool standard features and functions. So when you arrive at your local Honda dealership or when you take it home, you know everything from the get-go. So let's get going. All right, so here we are on the outside of the vehicle. Now, as usual, we're going to walk up to the window sticker, okay? You guys are welcome to pause the video right about there if you want to explore on your own. You can see it's a 2025 Honda Odyssey Elite. On the top right-hand corner, it talks about the fuel economy. You got 19 for the city, 28 for the highway with a combined of 22. Down on the bottom right-hand corner, it talks about the safety ratings, almost 5 out of 5. Who doesn't love that? You can see it's built in Lincoln, Alabama. It's a US-made product. And then on the left-hand side, we have all the standard features and functions that comes standard for the Elite. Now this one is radiant red metallic. You can see there's a surplus charge from American Honda. If we can get this to focus, $455. I will also throw some additional color options up there. Then also they're going to be applied with that surplus charge from Honda. Now it comes standard with 2 key fobs and remote start. To use your remote start, all you have to do is hit lock, hold down the circle button right down here. You're going to see the light's going to flash. It starts right up, runs in 10-minute intervals. Flashes again to let you know, hey, I'm on and running. Now, let's say 8 minutes have passed. I need a little more time. Hey, that's not a problem. Simply hit the lock, hold down the circle button again. You'll see the light's going to flash. It extends it from that time. So now we're going to run for the grand total of 18 minutes. I changed my mind, hold down the circle button, and boom. It shuts it right off. You cannot extend it a second time from that point. You can only do this twice, not 3 times, okay? Now, all of your Honda sensing features come standard. We're talking about your lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, forward collision, all kinds of cool stuff is going to be in there. We're going to have parking sensors, traffic sign, so a lot of cool goodies. Safety is pretty much his middle name. We're going to have LED fog lights, LED daytime running lights. You see that from down below. Now we have a 3.5 V6 that's going to be in there with the automatic transmission. I'll throw horsepower and torque up there so you guys know what you're playing around with, all right? I don't know if I like this gimbal. This is my first time doing a video with the gimbal, so bear with me, guys. Now we're going to come over here to the side of the vehicle. We're going to check out those alloyed rims. Then we're going to take a further step back, and then we'll throw some exterior measurements up there so you guys can see how it compares with other vehicles out there in the market. Now let's talk about the cosmetics here quick. You'll see we have body colored handles. We've got chrome action along the bottom of the windows. We've got rear tinted windows, a body colored shark fin antenna, and then a body colored side mirror with a turn-in indicator built right in. Then we're also going to have smart entry with the vehicle. So let's say you got your key fob in your purse, pocket, jacket. You walk up, put your hand in the handle, and it unlocks it. You can keep this in your pocket again and hit the little button right here. It locks all the doors. Now we're also going to have the walkway auto lock feature. So let's say you shut the door, car is off, you get the key fob with you, you walk away, you get 10 feet away, boom, it locks all the doors so you never have to second guess yourself. Did I lock my car door? Did I not? You just know it's locked right up for you, okay? Now you cannot accidentally lock your keys in the car anymore. Those days are over. You have the smart entry system. So prime example, here we are. We're going to drop it in there. We're going to hit the lock button. So we got the door open. The car knows we got the door open, right? We hit the lock button. It senses the key fob right in there. We shut it. So it registers, hey, you're doing this stuff in a certain order. You're accidentally locking your keys in the car, so it automatically unlocks it. Now, let's say if you want to lock your keys in the car because you're going to be taking, going out kayaking, going on the boat, maybe some hiking, whatever the case is, you're afraid that this fob is going to get damaged. I have a video that's going to show you that, how to lock this in the car so you only use the shank. All right. Now we're going to have blind spot information system right up there. So that's going to be nice. So let's say you're driving down the road during your city or highway driving and that car's in your blind spot. That's going to light up a nice bright orange light. Then we have your turning indicator on while someone's in your blind spot. It's going to flash and beep at you. Yep, once again, I have the video is going to show you guys that in action, okay? We have power sliding doors right there on the fob. Open and close those, pretty standard. Click and hold. It's a dramatic pause. Now we're going to have a capless gas tank. So when the car is unlocked, the gas door is unlocked. Just push it right in. No longer cheap cap to worry about fixing or replacing. It's a simple slide and go. Now when the car's locked, that's all locked up too. Here we are towards the back. Once again, we have rear parking sensors. All right, there's body color parking sensors down below. You'll see we have a nice little kind of smoked out tail lights. We're also gonna have a power lift gate. Badge of honor down below, Elite, Odyssey, people know what we're rocking out. Backup camera. Now with the power lift gate, you gotta have hands-free power lift gate. I didn't double check to see if this is enabled, but let's give it a shot with blind faith, okay? So the key, the car can be on or off as long as you have the key fob back here with you and you do the kick motion, just quick up and down, it will open right up. So it looks like we have that feature off right now. Damn plan ahead. Let's open this right up here quick. So power lift gate, it's gonna be height adjustable. So you set it where you want, click and hold, wait for a double beep. Now it's gonna open and close to that setting every single time. Carpet mats come standard. Nice little tri-colored. You'll see throughout this video here at Randy Kuehl Honda, we do put some additional accessories onto the vehicle that majority of the people like to take advantage of. One of those is gonna be the deep cargo tray and all-season mats. Now, this whole thing back here, we got some nice little courtesy pockets off to the side, or trays you want to call those. Nice and easy for a quick little grab out for a storage. Emergency funnel, if you ever need it, it's right there. "12-volt plug-in. This right here just allows you to get access to the fuse box. Easy to put back in. I just did it with one hand. Now, the seats will fold down pretty nice and easy. You grab this, yank, and flip it. Just like that. Yank and flip. Comes down pretty nice and flat. Love it. Now, third row seat. They're going to have built-in shades, blinds. Oh, get back in there. We have a couple USB-C plugins back over here, cup holders, adjustable vents right down on the armrest. On the other side, a USB-C, a headphone jack, adjustable vent, and cup holders. And then, third seat belt right up there. Light, if you ever want to turn that off, you can. We'll keep it in the center, so when you open up a door, the light will come right on. Now, to bring these right back up, like that, they also recline as far as it goes. This one, so you can see the difference on how far those seats will recline. Now, cool little hidden feature, stop right about there, it locks right in place. So now you can sit down on this. Let's see if I can put this. So here I am now, sitting back on this beautiful day, watching the kids out there doing their ball game or just having a good time, as I'm just sitting here lounging, and it rains. That's not a problem because I got covered. I got coverage. They don't. That's pretty good. All right, so let's flip this back around here quick. So far, I think I like this gimbal thing. It's going to take a little while to get used to on the delay as I try to point things out. Now we'll keep those up. Now, over here, I do want to point out for you guys, you got a big button that's going to open it, the little button. You're probably going to ask, what is that little button on the power lift gate, right? Well, it does the same thing what the other button does over here. That. So let's say if you don't have your walkaway auto lock enabled, right? And you're all done, you grabbed everything you need from right over here. Close it. Get the key fob out of the vehicle. You hit that and it locks all the doors. So kind of nice. Here we go. So I love about the two color tone right here. On the gray interior for the Elite, you're going to have the black piping. You'll see that kind of continue throughout the vehicle, and same with a dual two-tone combo. Now you're probably going to ask, how do I get to the third row seat? It's right here. Pull that, slide right in, and there we go. You're good to go. Now back here, we have our courtesy pocket for additional storage, armrest, boom, and boom. That third row seat comes right out. I'm not going to take it on this video, but I show you in the other video because you have the magic slide seat, so that comes right out. And then you can pull this, squeeze this handle right here and slide it over. Both sides are going to be a magic slide seats. Now these seats can come out when you fold it down. You got this right here to pull this out. You guys want to see that? Let me know down below in the comments. I'll make videos for this stuff. It's just hard to do with holding onto a, gimbal and one hand and all that. But when you take this stuff out, you still have this tray remaining right here on this track. So just throwing that out there. Spare tire, if you ever need it, that's right underneath. This will fold down. So let's see if I can do that one-handed. The answer is no. So pull that strain. Just did it. Comes right down. Armrest, some tray action. Courtesy pocket, courtesy pocket. You got them up top, up top, up top. Then of course you got built-in blind. Let's check out the door here quick. Blind, some room for books, cup holder, and then rear entertainment system. We got the cabin watch right there. Pretty snazzy. Down below, I gotta jump out. We're gonna have a couple USB-Cs, cup holders. Now for a car seat, it's easily exposed. You can see it right there. These will come right off. That's what you attach it to as well. Third seat belt if you ever need it. Right up there. Adjustable vents. Close that door. There we are. Open this right up. So you see the nice little two-tone action going on once again. We got the little gray. We're going to have some black, soft touch. Tray down below. Cubby space down below. Now you got your power windows, power locks. You got your mirror selector between left and right. The D-pad to adjust your side mirrors. Then you got power folding side mirrors. The window lock button. My wife loves this to lock us out where we can't play around with the windows because we like to misbehave and she likes to watch us suffer. I'm kidding. If she's watching the video, she's right. Okay. Now we'll come right over here. Power seats. Forward, back, up, down, tilt on the front half, tilt down on the front half again, recline, then you got your four-way lumbar support. Pedals to get A to B. Hood release right here. Let's pop the hood and show you some common courtesy things underneath the hood. All right, so here we are right underneath the hood. So those common courtesy things you may do on your own. Washer fluids, a nice blue cap, easy to find. What else is easy to find? Dipstick, nice bright orange. You're gonna have your brake fluid right over there. Batteries underneath the intake. Come on, gimbal, let's focus. There we go. Now, if you guys have more of those advanced questions, feel free to contact your local Honda service center or maybe your shop that you trust. They may be able to answer those questions for you guys, okay? But let's do one more look over for those that have the skill set or the knowledge to work on the vehicle yourself. For me, I'm taking it to the Honda technician and have them work on it. All right, you know what? Time for to get off lunch. We're gonna do part 2 of this video the next day, showing you the interior. So see you soon. All right, so this is where the fun begins for the interior. First steps, make sure you have the key fob with you. It could be in your pocket, your purse, your jacket. You guys get the point, just somewhere in the vehicle. Now to turn it on, all you have to do is put your foot down on the brake pedal, press that down. You see the push button starts gonna light up. Smack that, boom, now we're on and running. Now you can take your foot off the brake. Now we'll come over here to the left-hand side of the steering wheel. You see we got some additional buttons. You got your power sliding doors that open and close, quick and easy. Is that you hit that toggle switch, it opens, it closes. Pretty easy and straightforward. Now this toggle switch up here that's on, when you pull that down, it turns off your power sliding doors. So as I'm smacking the button, nothing happens. They're not power sliding door anymore. Now you got your power lift gate. It's not a taparoo, it's a tap and hold to open and close that, so quick and easy. This is going to be for your vehicle stability assist. If you need to turn that off, once again, it's not a tap, it's a tap and hold. You can see it's off now because right down there is showing it's off, and now it's right back on. Let's close that power lift gate. Parking sensors, they're on, now they're off. Down here you have your electrical parking brake, so you got to push that in towards the front. You can see it's engaged because it says brake. Now to release that, you actually pull that towards you, but your foot has to be on the brake pedal. So foot on the brake, pull that right back towards you now. Now it's been released. You have a hold brake right down below. To engage that, your seatbelt has to be plugged in. Then you can hit the button. Now over here on the bottom left hand side, we get your wheel release. Pull that down. It's a telescopic, so it goes in and out, up and down, so adjust as you see fit. We'll come up here to the nice leather wrapped wheel. All of your Honda sensing features are going to be over here on the right hand side. So you got your lane keep assist. It's available by selecting the button. You can see now you can use it. So when you're doing your highway driving between 45 and 90 miles an hour, when that front facing camera up here finds those lines on the road, it'll return color to let you know that it's actively working. And then it'll keep you in the center of your lane. So that's gonna be nice. You go out of your lane, beep, 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 beep. You turn that on or off, that brings you back and puts you in the center of your lane. So it makes those long journey drives a little more comfortable. Now when you select this button up here on the top left hand corner, that's for your cruise or your adaptive cruise. To tell the difference on those, you'll see one of two icons. You'll see this one, or you'll see that one. So that's standard cruise with a speedometer arrow locking you in place. To switch between those, it's easy. You select and hold down this button where my thumb's at, and it switches for you, okay? So as long as your foot's not on the gas or accelerating, you can switch between those pretty nice and easy. Now this is an adaptive cruise that which keeps you at a distance between you and the car in front of you. First step is actually to use your cruise control. You hit the toggle switch down to set, then you go up and down. You can tap and hold to as well to increase by bigger increments. But when you tap this button, where my thumb's at right here with all those lines, this is you selecting the distance. So tap, tap, you see that? More lines means further, less lines means closer. So let's imagine you going 50 miles an hour. The car in front of you is going 45. It finds a car in range. It will beep, beep, beep as it slows you down when a car gets in or out of range. You can turn that on or off, and it maintains that distance. Then once they get out of the way, you resume back to whatever your cruise control speed was set at. All right. So if you guys don't like it, I showed you how to already turn it off to go to standard cruise. Now you got your heated steering wheel right here. You see it's on. Now it's off. Paddle shifters. You have auto wipers. So when you put it down one switch, you see the wipe once, and then there we go. To turn those off, all you have to do is pull that up one time. They're off now. They're going to be adjustable end wipers. Rear wiper. That's a twist. Lights to auto. Different modes. If you're sitting here idled with the car running, you want to stay warm or listen to music, but you don't want your daytime running lights on, all you have to do when the vehicle's in park, you just whoop to off, tap. Now when you take the vehicle out of park, those lights will come back on, okay? Now we got your fog lights are off and now on. You can see by that bar right there or that line. Turning indicators, quick and easy. Not loud, not annoying, pretty nice. And we're cooking over here. Now we have more controls over here on the left-hand side of your wheel. That's gonna go through your driver's interface. You got your volume control, it's a toggle switch, voice command, and then your radio stations. Now, let's talk about the driver's interface here quick, what to find and what to expect. You got your speed, digital speed, your Honda sensing. You can see when it's available or not. Now they are. The drive mode, your M. There's a couple different drive modes. We're going to talk about that here later on. Current mileage, outside temperature, we're in park, the gas tank is full. You're not looking at the red dot, you're looking at the bars. So it's a full tank. If it's a half tank, guess what? Yes, half of those bars will be gone. You got your time. This just shows you what's currently enabled for some of your safety support systems. That's going to be a button through the menu that we're going to talk about to show you some visual difference, okay? Tachometer. You're probably asking, hey, where's my engine temp gauge? There's a light that will come on to let you know when it's hot or cold. Now, we're going to be talking about the menu over here on the left-hand side. We're going to be using the wheel action to scroll up and down and push in the wheel to select. First thing we're going to talk about is fuel and range. Push in the wheel. So right now on a full tank of gas based on 5 miles, my computer generated based on my habit on 5 miles, I can go 399 miles before I go on empty. So this number is always going to vary depending on your driving habits and condition. So like the difference between winter driving, the fuel economy is always less versus summer driving, okay? Now, also, if I drive uphill all the time, both ways, of course, it's going to be less versus driving downhill, you know? So your terrain, is it more hilly? Is it more flat? Are you more aggressive on the gas pedal? You know, acceleration versus someone else? What's your cruise speed? So there's a lot of variables that take that into consideration. It learns from your habits and tries to give you the best estimation, excuse me, of range. It's trying to give you an idea for your range, okay? Now, you see we had 0 to 50 right here for the graph. That's going to be a lifetime graph right there. So when you're driving down the road, it's going to show you a lifetime fuel economy. We got A. If I scroll down the wheel, you see A and B. That's your trip. To reset your trip, you push in the wheel and hit reset. Now to back out of this menu, you just select the home button. Boop. They go down to speed and time. Next one's going to be audio. It's off right now, but if it's on, I can go through some radio sources. Phone, you can pair up multiple phones, but only one would be a priority that receives and makes the incoming and outgoing calls. Navigation for your compass. Scroll down on the wheel, you can see even more recent, save places, and go home. Seatbelt, you can see who's sitting where, not wearing a seatbelt, guilty. Driver's seat, X, since I'm here without a seatbelt. Maintenance, anything regarding maintenance. Tire pressure, it's going to be a direct tire pressure system. It's going to tell you what tire is low. Safety supports. That's going to be with that green light. It's just telling me everything's enabled. So if I scroll down, I can see that your road departure, blind spot, and your forward collision. So if I turn something off, you see it's not all green now. It's green and gray. Same thing. But once I turn everything off, it's all grayed out. No content right here, but if you want to change your speed distance, just push in that wheel and hold. Then it allows you to switch to kilometers. You can see that right over there. Brightness. Pushing the wheel to select it. Gauge display setting. So you can remove some of these items on here by just simply hitting the boop, uncheck it. Now we're down to warnings like your low gas, doors open, things like that. Now we're going to back up here quick. We're going to look at the dashboards. Adjustable vent over here. I got this one, that one, and then yours way over there. So we may argue about these. Touch screen. We're at the home menu right now. You can do all apps. If you want to remove some apps off of this thing, you can uncheck it so it will not display on your touch screen. You got navigation. It's going to be a Garmin Navi. Looks like we've done a lot of cool driving around the parking lot with this phone. Once again, you can pair up multiple phones. One would be a priority. Radio, FM radio. To find a radio station, you just hit tune. You type in a radio station of your choosing. Then you hit enter. Now to save it, you just click and hold. And boom. You cannot delete them. You just can save over them, okay? Now let's see if I'm in this menu and I want to switch. Audio source up top. You have FM, AM, Sirius XM. You get 3 months of that for free. After that, you have to contact them to continue that paid subscription. USB, Bluetooth, smartphone. It's going to be a wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's great. Takes your Apple Maps, Google Maps, other compatible apps off of your phone and displays it right up there while playing through the vehicle. And then also, of course, you got your rear entertainment right up there. Okay. Gonna back out, hit the home, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So if my phone was paired, it will actually, be highlighted. Sirius XM. Rear entertainment. Alrighty, so we got to that done. We're going to go to the next page, general settings. We got vehicle settings. I'm going to have a video out there that's going to show you how to customize all of your vehicle settings. So when you drive off the lot, you are set for success. When you want your doors locked, the sensitivity of your Honda sensing, do you want all the beep, none of the beep, stuff like that. We already talked about Bluetooth, USB, audio stuff. You notice this will be all color coordinated. Trip. So when you reset it, you can see like your trip A and trip B. You can go up to 3 previous resets. So I didn't reset A, but I did reset B. So if I reset it 3 times, you can see up to 3 times right over there. So there we go. You have a system update, Wi-Fi hotspot. So if you have a mobile plan through your phone provider, it may be compatible. Okay, check out for more details with them. Clock face. I actually have a video out there that's going to show you how to change your clock face. So maybe if you want to throw a picture up there, friends and family, your favorite YouTuber, maybe your favorite Honda Odyssey that you ever owned, probably would be this one. You can do that. Honda Link, check out HondaLink.com. That's going to show you what everything's compatible depending on the model, the trim, stuff like that, what's complimentary, and what is a paid subscription after X amount of time. Smart shortcuts. This is going to learn from your habits. It's going to make some recommendations, give you some feedback. Display. Adjust the brightness of your touchscreen. So if it bugs you between your day and nighttime levels, not a problem. You can hit the off button. So you're out there doing your thing. Hey, there we go. Hit the back button. It's back up. So now you got your cabin watch. Now I can watch those young whippersnappers in the back, or make sure my jacket is still back there. Yep, there it is. I'd be like, what are you doing over there, Zoe? Oh, I see. Cameron's instigating with you. Oh, wait. Let's hit this little microphone. Now, I can have it go through the headset. I can have it go through the vehicle, too, as well. And I can turn this volume up. So now I'd be like, hey, kids, knock it off back there. Don't make me turn this bad boy around. The microphone's right up here is designed to pick up my voice as the driver. So, if the front passenger wants to yell, they got to lean in a little bit over here. So, yeah, pretty nice. Now, if I just want to go through the speakers, hey, not a problem. I can choose what I want to just go through. Settings. I can have that show up as soon as I start up the vehicle. Sorry, my hands are kind of shaking today. All right, there we go. We're going to back out of that. Let's get a little hot in here. All right. Then you got your cabin talk. That's just the other way to get to cabin talk. So I can keep this available at all times. And once again, it's the same thing as I was in the menu, but we're going to turn it right off. Boom, that's your touchscreen. Now you can redo the order of this stuff, just like that. Move it around. You can bring it down and save on these quick points too. So if it's not up there like Sirius XM, boom, saves right over it. How cool is that? Volume control on and off for the radio, back. Nice little ledge here, so as I play around. Now we'll come right down here. We got your climate control. Now I'm not reaching all the way over there from the wrong side, you know, using my left hand to come up here. All right, so you got your climate control. I should be playing around this earlier. On and off. You got your sync mode. So when everything's sync, let's sync it again. There we go. I got complete control. You can see everything's at that same set temperature. AC on and off. Different modes. Excuse me, different modes. Fan speed. You see it right down here. Front defrosters right there. Rear defroster with heated side mirrors. You got air circulation. You got your rear lock, so I can lock them out so they can't play around with the climate control. I can turn it off too as well. Or if I want to adjust it, I can just do rear setting, and then I can get over here and I can play around with air temperature. When I'm done, just hit rear setting again and go back to sync. Now if I put it to auto, the car's going to do everything in its power to maintain that temperature, but the fan speed, adjustments, whatever it needs to do on its own to maintain that. Then once I want to turn that off from auto, I just play around with the fan a little more, okay? So yeah, that's it right there. We got ventilated front seats, 3-tier, high, medium, low, and off. Heated seats, same thing. Idle stop comes standard with the vehicle. If you don't like it, you can turn it off by clicking that button. You'll see down below it is off. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about it, but for those that don't know what idle stop is, it's that feature when you get to a stop sign, drive through, whatever, the vehicle's idle and meets a requirement like the engines to temp, the cabins to temp, and other things. Because it has a program to help protect itself from extensive wear and tear. It shuts off the engine. So let's imagine you're there idle, your foot's down on the brake, it meets a requirement, boom, engine shuts right off. As soon as I take my foot off the brake, boom, it starts right up before I apply onto the gas. Okay, so there we go. You can have snow mode. When you select that, you get a nice little reminder up there. You have snow mode. So snow is going to change how the car is going to perform to optimize your handling in the snow environment. Smack it again, it turns right back to normal. Now down below that, you're going to have a Econ button. When you select that, you get a beautiful green leaf right up there to let you know, hey, you're an Econ. It's going to make you more fuel efficient, most effective for your highway driving. You may see anywhere about 2 to 4 more miles per gallon difference, depending on your driving habits. Okay. It's going to sacrifice acceleration power, AC power, and electrical power to give you better highway fuel economy. So you could keep it all the time for your city driving. It's just not as effective. Just choose those hot summer days. Do you want to be fuel efficient or comfortable? Because it does affect the power of your AC. And then to get the most use out of it, pretty much when you're up to speed on the highway and you're cruising, get your cruise control set, that's when the ideal to actually use it. Okay. Warning lights, if you ever need these, they're right there. You notice we don't have a shifter. It's got all push button. You can't just smack random buttons. You have to put your foot down on the brake and then push it down. So you see it was red for park right up there. Now we have a green light here next to the R for reverse is a pull down. Your backup camera automatically displays 3 modes. So a nice 180 view, more of a right behind you view than a straight down shot from your rear bumper view. This is on, now off, back on for your cross traffic monitoring system. So when a car's in the reverse and a car is coming from the side, it's going to alert you to let you know, hey, don't back out yet. There's someone coming. Got this, so when your parking sensor is on, you can see what parking sensor would be going off. You can minimize that. Maybe you don't want the visual, and then you can adjust the brightness of your touchscreen once again. Neutral, drive, and then the S is going to be in S mode. Some people call it sport mode. Pretty much is going to change how your car is going to perform a little bit, a little more acceleration. That's going to be into the vehicle. When you put it to S mode, your idle stop automatically comes off. It would not engage. All right, so we're on park. We have cup holders, wireless phone charger. It's available and on. If I hold that power button down, it's off. Now it's back on. We have our own armrest, nice little ratchet. So bring it up to the point. Excuse me. All right, excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, you just bring it up to the point you want. There we go. If you want to bring it all the way back down, you just bring it up, then back down, okay? Cup holders back there for those guys. This whole thing opens up. What have we got going on in here? A little back hidden place I can hide all my quarters. A nice little mat right here I can pull up. A hidden space compartment down below. That's going to be great. So I can hide my wallet, my quarters, maybe some Snicker bars down there. I'm sure if the kids watch the video, they're going to find it now. We have a couple of we have a USB plug-in and an HDMI plug-in. Room for the cords, so when you shut this, it doesn't smash on the cords. So good job, Honda. I love that secret compartment. Look at that. All right. Now, as we're talking about secrets, right up here, more place to hide stuff or put stuff. Nice little tray, so I can put what I need right up there. We have a USB and a USB-C plug-in, and an actual plug-in right here, and then a 12-volt plug-in. Hey, after all, this is the family vehicles. I need a hook here for, you know, garbage bags, keep the car nice and clean. We have a lockable glove box. Plenty of space. I'm going to throw whatever I want in there. I'll probably forget about it. Back up here to the dash. I love the two-tone that's going on here. The nice black finish, the nice little gray. Looks pretty nice. Now we're going to come up here to the auto-dimming rear view mirror. It's going to have the home link for the garage door opener right down below. One-touch power moonroof. It's a tap. Brings it right back. Brings it right forward. I don't play with that on rainy days. It does tilt. All you have to do is push that right up towards the ceiling. You got a little tilt action going on. This is simply on and off for your dome lights. There we go. Put it in the center. If I open up a door, those lights come off. I pull it all the way back, so no matter what, if I open a door, those lights won't come on. Got a place for the sunglasses when I'm cool and you keep the sun. We also have a conversation mirror. So as I'm driving down the road, like, Cameron, knock it off back there, buddy. Use my dad voice. We're going to have a lights going on within the visors. Of course, they're going to be adjustable. You can take them out. There we go. Well, there it is. That was quick and easy, guys. This is going to be the 2025 Honda Odyssey Elite, the top dog, pretty much. If you guys like this video, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Sorry for me kind of stumbling through this whole thing, getting over a cold, but we got her done. Now you guys are well informed. I'll see you guys at the next video, or maybe during your next visit here at Randy Kuehl Honda. See you then. Bye-bye.